And I am now joined with Riley County Police Department Director Brian Peete. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing well. Yourself?
I like the purple. We got the vibe this morning. I love it. Well, we're going to start talking about earlier this month in Riley County, there was ICE presence. So maybe just a little bit about what was going on.
So in this particular case, ICE had an operation that they were running. It was a smaller scale operation that we've come to find out. So we were notified by the members of the community before we were notified by our federal law enforcement agencies. So sometimes based on their operational need or concern, federal agencies, when they come in, they may elect to let us know or they may not.
So when, just for some clarity for our viewers, when ICE is in Riley County, you guys have nothing to do with that.
Yes, in this particular case, I mean, there may be times once or twice that in the past that we have been notified for criminal-related activities that were, there were Part 1 related violent crime, which we were working with them to apprehend an offender. But in this particular case, I think it was just immigration's enforcement, and they didn't notify us. So typically, nowadays, we're not saying that we're going to be notified. They'll come in and run the operation. If they do need us at some point in time, they would contact us. But in this case, we're contacted more by members of the community.
And then, according to a web story we actually posted, you posted a video message on the agency's social media account on February 6th. So maybe just talking about that, what you said in the message, why you felt it was important.
Social media is a good thing and it's a bad thing. I think that that it allows us to connect in different ways, but I think it also pulls out some of the worst elements in us when we feel emotional rather than taking the time to process what we're actually feeling, to articulate it. In this case, we've seen a lot of vitriol online that was directed, I think, in every which direction, whether it's federal agencies, local agencies, or even people that folks don't agree with. But it was getting to the point that people were making false reporting, saying, hey, I saw somebody in a hoodie at this location, and then there are more web groups popping up, and they're calling out folks who have no affiliation with ICE, law enforcement, or anything, and that can be dangerous in a lot of different ways.
Sure. And then we were also talking during break about a homicide. So maybe just any updates on that you can provide.
Yes, so earlier this month, unfortunately, there was a homicide that occurred, a stabbing that occurred in Manhattan in Riley County. The offender or the suspect was taken into custody on a $1 million bond. So our hats off to the community. We're very, very sorry for the victim, family and friends for their loss, but we will pursue justice.
And then I know we talk about this almost every time that you're here, but just an update on how things are going in Aggieville with college students out at the bars, restaurants, all that kind of stuff. How's that going?
So Aggieville is going great. They have, they're about to work on infrastructure with the roads, and so it might be a little crowded here come soon. But like you had mentioned in the story with CORE, it is essential that our community rally around Aggieville, and even throughout the construction, please make concerted efforts to be down there, to visit the merchants, to keep that community thriving, because these are individuals that are just trying to make money for their family.
And as we were talking about this, I totally forgot about this. Fake Patty's Day. Next month is March. I mean, so has that been confirmed? Is that happening? What's going on? How are you? Security, all that, what's going on?
Yeah, well, I haven't forgotten about, neither have we. It is something that unfortunately that we have to plan to because of disturbances. We want folks to have a good time. We're electing not to put it so much out there because, again, I think that we're in a high stress environment that people are looking for reasons to argue with one another. So we want to keep a lower profile, but we do want to make sure folks know that we will be out there in force and we will be holding people accountable to disruptive behavior.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Yep, and we'll send it over to Eli for another look at the weather.